Yes.
This meeting is being recorded.
Uh-huh. What's good,
Yeah.
D?
We
Yeah.
back. We back, y'all.
What's good?
Welcome to
Man.
another episode of Vibes and Convo, y'all. But we are your
Ah,
host,
ah.
Mr. On Key, right there. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
You got Mr. Kirk Quinn, Mr. Get It In times 10 if you want to win.
To the 10th
Y'all
power.
feel me?
You heard me?
Yes, sir. And you got your boy Sequel 2297 in this place. And tonight we got the special one for y'all.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
I
Yeah,
love,
we got the special guest, Soon to be announced, soon to be announced.
I love Timbo's Midnight Love intros. I feel like we about to just go into some smooth jazz.
On 93. Yeah, man. Well, what's goody with y'all, man? What's the latest on the week though?
Hey,
What y'all week been like?
first and foremost, we're blessed to be. I know I'm blessed to be here. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, this week has been lit. We got the NBA's about to kick off. You know what I mean? I've been in my sports bag, okay?
All right.
So NBA is about to kick off. Shout out to the Padres doing their thing. You heard me? A lot of good stuff going on sports-wise. It's been a real cool little freak of a week. You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out
Huh?
to Philly.
Huh?
Like that?
I don't know why he's shouting out Philly, but
Oh, the
yeah,
Philly.
what
Shout
you
out
got?
to
What
Philly.
you got going on this week?
Fly, Eagles, fly.
It's another. Yeah. Only if we had time. Only if
Oh,
we
God,
had
we
time.
only had time.
Only if we had time.
Well, how about your week, Key? How your week been going other than Sunday? How's your week?
My week been good. You know what I mean? Even Sunday. Off the hook. You know, us Cowboy fans ain't upset. Ain't none of us walking around upset.
Like that?
You wanna know why? Because money making Dak is coming back.
Oh, bam, bam, bam.
And that's his name. We call him the money making Dak.
Money making Dak is coming back.
That's what he is, money making Dak. You know? Yeah, that's definition of how fast he coming back. Yeah, it's good you played that.
Oh, he gonna do it like that?
Yep. But nah, it's been good. Did a lot of reorganizing, shall I say. Just schedule and everything like that. Working on the EP, working on, this here very own show that we on now. And yeah, man. Been moving and grooving as usual.
Moving and
You know,
grooving. Most definitely.
yeah, man.
Special
My
days
week-
been popping.
My
Yeah.
week been okay.
Okay.
The only thing really significant about my week has been the weather has been significantly changing.
Mm.
Yes. The snow is soon to come a whole lot sooner this year than it did last year. You can tell by these drastic temperature drops at night,
Mm.
opposed to day, the frequent rain this time of year, and the wind chill. Don't be the temperature that really gets you up here, it be the wind chill factor.
Wind chill factor.
Mm.
And then we're right off of Lake Erie also. Oh, for all you guys that don't follow me, I do currently reside in Cleveland, Ohio right now, right off of Lake Erie. So everything that lake catch from Canada and over the lake or whatever, we get first and foremost, and it's terrible. Oh
Mm.
my God, it's terrible.
That boy live in another world. I ain't seen a season in buku years living in California. Boy, what are you
Already.
talking about? He said the seasons are changing.
Spoiled in the West. We spoiled out
And
here.
super spoiled. Oh my God, I want to come back.
Yeah, man.
But other
But
than that, man, doggone blessed and highly favored, man. Happy to be here, man. Another episode of Vibes of Comedy.
that's
Let's
good,
go.
man.
Roger that. Roger that.
Yeah. So y'all know what time it is, man.
Oh,
Time to get those 3 steps together. You know what I'm saying? Because when you come over to Vibes and Convo, you gotta have your 3 steps together so you can follow us and walk with us as we walk down this journey.
On the
Step
three.
you got 3
number
hosts,
1.
3 hosts, 3 steps.
Step number 1.
Like that.
We need you to find your place of comfort. That can be your home, anywhere in your home, car, you know,
The car ride.
a lot of folks, you know, as we would say, the bean bag. Remember the bean bags? The bean bags. Kurt, where your bean bag at? Kurt's still on the clock for the bean bag.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying? Just anywhere, man. For the gamers, the game chair, you know, find your place of comfort. That's what we want you to do in step number 1. Step number 2.
Comfort song.
Step number 2.
We're old school on y'all real quick. My bad.
Is to find you a good set of headphones, right? Because we do a lot of interviews here. We do performance breakdowns. We do, you know, a lot of topics, and we want your audio quality to be all the way at a certain level because it makes it more enjoyable.
You can have some of these. You can have some of these. Or you can have some of these.
Pick
Either way, you want to make
pick,
sure you can hear as much as you possibly can. Because it's going to be stuff that we point out that y'all not going to hear on the regular.
Look, if you're here, we want you to hear. You like that?
Perfect.
I like it. I like it.
You're welcome.
And the last step. That's the round of applause. Step number 3. We need you to get your favorite beverage, right? So for me, it's the water. Timbo say I hold it like it's a knife, but I'm just covering the label. I'm covering the label. And you know, you have your favorite beverage, man. You know, you're all the way comfortable with all 3 of these steps, and you're well prepared for what we're gonna do here. Now that we got the 3 steps and you guys are in your place of comfort and all these good things,
right?
What we have planned for y'all tonight. R&B sensation.
What?
R&B sensation. Let's start with that. Let me say that twice. R&B sensation. Super duper vocalist.
Yes, Lord.
Very sharp songwriter.
Yeah, like that.
And she's from the West. From that. She from that California. That state over here called California.
I heard the West Side was the best side.
I mean, that's what Tupac said. So
already,
that's what it is.
On me,
man. Songstress. Yeah, man. We got Miss Tenae. I'll give it up for R&B artist Tenae.
Real clap.
Where you at?
Round of applause, y'all. Round of applause, y'all. Round of applause.
There she is.
In the building.
Hi.
Oh, yeah. Y'all get on y'all feet for her, man. Y'all don't have no clue. Y'all standing before her. Y'all got to get on y'all feet.
Yeah.
What they say in the little show? If you don't know now, then you gonna find out.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Today, how you doing, lady? Welcome to Vibes of Convo.
I'm doing good. I'm doing so good. Just, adjusting to this new city because I just moved to Atlanta, but I'm doing good.
All right. Hey.
Have you already done the A-Town stomp since you've moved there? Have you indulged in the A-Town stomp? So some people, as soon as they get out the car, they gotta hit it one time.
But wait, say it again.
As soon as they get out the car, sometimes, as soon as they get in the city, it's like mandatory. They have to do it one time. They feel like they have to do it one time. It's almost to make themselves feel like they're accepted already.
I heard it was customary to listen.
This is my first time hearing about this.
And that's why, because I'm joking, sweetheart. It's not a real thing. But don't be surprised if you see people that aren't from there come there and they start doing
Oh,
it.
come on, sis. It's like everybody that come to California and wants somebody to crip walk. It's the same energy.
Exactly.
It is.
Same. Yeah.
It is.
Uh,
But welcome
uh,
back. We're glad to
Thanks
have
for
you.
having me. Thanks for having me back.
Songstress extraordinaire. Okay.
Thank
So
you. Thank you.
R&B killer.
no.
Yes, sir. All right, now how we gonna start this off? Now, there's so many ways we could attack this. For all y'all that aren't privy over there, Care Today has an exclusive EP out right now
Mhm.
that is killing our eardrums. It's definitely blazing the vibes and combo playlist right now.
definitely.
We encourage y'all to go check that out ASAP if you haven't already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All platforms. Thank y'all.
Yes.
No problem.
What I want you to do first, right? Before we get into the questions, because a lot of people who don't know, they're really about to find out the gravity, the weight that's in this room right now. So I just want you to tell them, just first of all, who are you? We can introduce you, but can't nobody tell you about you more than you. So tell us, Tenae. Go on.
Well, my name is Tenae. I'm born and raised in Southern California. I'm just a natural lover of music and everything about it, I'm just at a point now where I'm just trying to just walk within my God-given purpose, and that is along the lines of music, and I'm just trying to make it be less of me and more of God,
So
and
let
I
me
feel
stop
like when I follow his lead, everything just flows, in every area of my life, not just music, but yeah, that's who I am. I'm Tenae, and I'm a lover of music, and I'm just here to spread my light,
So let me translate it for the ones out there that did not catch. She's blessed. She's anointed. She's appointed. You heard me? Tenae happens to be, we're big fans, right? But not just because of the face and everything that comes with it, but her talent. She is amazing. She's one of the more talented vocalists that me and Key got a chance to see live one time. And you struck a chord with us all those years ago. So it's definitely an honor and a pleasure to have you on, Vibes and Convo, sitting down, talking to us, man. It's a big deal, man. And I want people to know how big of a deal it is, because yes, you're living your purpose, you're doing those great things. But if you're not going to say it, I'm going to let them know. Girl is bad to the freaking bone. She's awesome, y'all. Let's get to it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yes. Now, with that being said, we have a few questions for you that we're just gonna, bounce off. Feel free to elaborate. Do your thing. The first question from me is more of an intro question. Like I want to know when.
I want to know.
I want to know.
I knew that was coming.
Hey.
I want to know, when did you first find out that you had what you have? When did you find out that you was it? Let's go. Start there.
Okay. Well, I will say, because I used to be in piano lessons. My parents put me in piano lessons really young. And I was, my music teacher suggested that I sing Ain't No Mountain High Enough by Tammy Terrell and Marvin Gaye at the next recital that we had coming up. And I was a little confused. I was like, he want me to sing it? So I started singing it, and I don't know, just that day, I remember I was up in my room, and I was probably about 8 or 9 at the time. And I was singing it, and I was listening to myself. I was like, wait a minute, I sound kind of good. And this feels good. And that moment was the moment I knew that I wanted to be a singer. Something just sparked in me that day in particular. And I just been going ever since.
Awesome. Hey, look at God, yo. He gave you an ear to hear. You know what I mean?
He did. He blessed me. He did, for sure.
A lot of people, they deal with confidence. They deal with certain things, even when they have it. So the fact that you had it and you knew you had it, that's a whole nother animal. So that's awesome. That's my first question. Let's move it on to the next one. Who we sliding?
Okay.
And thank you.
No problem. Thanks for asking.
When my question for you is, what I mean, of course, that's when you discovered that you had a voice and this is what you wanted to do. But when did you actually start taking it seriously? Like when did it really start? When did you really start putting in place those blocks to say, okay, this is what I'm going to pursue. This is how I'm going to go about it. Like, and nobody's going to tell me any different. When that clicked in your head.
I was really young, honestly.
Wow.
I'll just say it was just different levels. Like each year that would go by, like the level of the hunger would just build, and
Yeah.
everything would manifest after that. But I'll say I was really young. Like I remember I told my mom I want to sing, like this is what I want to do, like probably like around 10 or 11, and my mom would be putting me in talent shows and I would win, and like just local talent shows, and my mom did everything she could to get me out there the best way she knew how. And I was serious back then. Like I was willing to do the work that I needed to do if I had the right guidance. I didn't know the business, and I was so young when I first figured it out that that's what I wanted to do. I didn't know where to start, but I'll say by the time I was like 19, that's when I like started taking it seriously, and I just tried to be around people that were doing music, and so that I could learn from what they were doing, and and then I ended up getting in a group, and when I got in the group, that's when it just like went to a whole nother level. So it's just been levels of it,
When you say group, you mean like
a
how
singing
many
group.
people?
I was in a singing group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we call that in the R&B community getting it out the mud.
That's really exactly. That's
Getting it
exactly
out
what it is.
I like it. I like
Yeah.
it. Man.
It's
Not
beauty
knowing
in
where
that
to
struggle.
start, just know that we doing it. Yep, definitely. It's teaching resilience.
Yeah.
Resilience early.
Yep. It's gonna test you,
all
whatever it
time.
is you do in life, you're gonna get tested. So
Straight up, though.
just gotta be ready for that. Be ready to
Speak on it, sister. Speak on it, sister. All right, we're about to bring out Deacon Tenae in the building, y'all. Letting y'all know the real, damn it.
Hey.
All right. All right. Next question.
So
we're about to have church.
Tell us about your new single / video, Outside.
Okay, well, Outside, that's like my upbeat, up-tempo bop. It was it's basically, it's a feel-good song. It's feel good. It's literally, it makes you want to be outside. It's about, I'm just basically talking about what it is that I like to do when I go outside. It's like I'm painting a picture of like, this is what I do. I got my girls, like we chilling, we just going with the flow, and we just going out, we vibing, having a good time. It ain't no foolishness or nothing. We just on a good frequency, and we just living life. And we in Cali. When I did the video,
twerking on the headlights. No twerking on the headlights. No kind of twerking on the headlights, though.
Oh no, we weren't twerking on the headlights. And if that's what if you want to twerk on the headlights, that's cool. Do you? But that's just not what we were doing. We were just vibing.
Not doing that at all. No, not that.
We were just vibing. Yeah. And so it's just a description of a display of just what I do when I'm with my, my small circle, because I don't have a big circle. I just got a small circle of girlfriends that are like family to me, and we, we just vibe. That's what this video showed.
Yeah. A celebration of the day ones.
Yep, it definitely gave that feeling for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Hell
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And love every minute of it. Every
Mhm.
minute. Yep.
That's
You
what it's
described that
about.
song
You
to
know,
a
it's
T.
about love.
I really can't add nothing to that. She pretty much broke it all the way down. Just ripped it. Y'all go
I
watch
hope
that
I did. I hope I
video,
did.
by the way, if I ain't seen it.
Say it again.
I was telling everybody go watch that video if they haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Definitely
yeah,
go
y'all go
It's
watch
on
it.
YouTube,
Definitely.
all platforms. You can check that video out. It's a bop for real.
Yeah. So, okay, so we back to me, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So let's get into the flow of it then. You know, I think we might have spoke a little bit about your project, Faith Over Fear, right?
Yes.
And by the way, if I didn't say it before, I love the name. You know, I
Thank
really
you.
I think it's heavy because it leaves a lot for the imagination. People can kind of interpret what they want from that. But
Right.
tell me, you know, where were you at when you thought of that? What was the inspiration? You know what I mean?
Well, I'll say I was at a point where I was tired of being stagnant, you know, and I felt like the reason why I was stagnant was because of the fear of failure. And I got to a point to where I was just like, you know what, I just got to change my way of thinking and just understand that like I need to go off of fear and not off of you know, failure. So I had to put my faith over my fear. So that's how I came up with the name of it. And that's just where I was at. And I'm still there. That's just where I was at in my life. And I was just the songs that are on there. I was just writing the songs off of where I was at that moment and how I was feeling and how I wanted to feel and just putting it all in one. And yeah, so
I think
even putting out that project was an act of faith, you know? So I just felt, but I felt like God was testing me. God was like, are you really going to put your faith over your fear? So, you know, and that's what I had to do. I was like, you know what, I'm just, F everything. I'm just going to move and just, you know, and God's just been opening doors ever since. So
That reminds me of a song off that album.
you know,
Oh, that's classic mirror talk right there. She's talking mirror.
that's exactly what it is. Yep.
She's talking
See?
mirror.
yeah.
See,
Okay,
I
I
speak
see you.
mirror.
You did your homework.
I
Okay.
listen to mirror a
Okay,
lot,
I
so I
see
speak
you.
mirror now.
So
I learned a new language.
I say all that to say, if everybody has not had a chance, make sure you check out Faith Over Fear by Tenae. If you ain't following her right now on Spotify, you're missing out. Don't play yourself. You got to treat yourself. Don't beat yourself. You heard?
Let's go.
And there's a super bar in that title, Faith Over Fear. I think I'm there with you. I respect it. I'm in that place too. And I think anybody who's doing something creatively, you know, you're putting yourself outside on the cross for people's opinions and their slings and their daggers, no matter how dope you are. So that's a great place, great name. That's all I had to really say about that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yep.
No problem. Next question. Who, if there's anyone, would you pattern your specific style after? If there's any one person or maybe multiple people, however you want to put it or whatever. Like what if you had to if you were putting a salad of R&B artists together that you think would make the best salad possible, if you think it's good representation of you and what you do, who would it be?
You're talking about like artist or like
It could be an artist, it could be a group. I mean, this is all you like. Who you think embodies you, for example?
mm,
Like who would you pattern your style after?
okay, it's a mixture.
There you
I'll
go.
say it's a mixture.
Like a real one. Come on.
Okay, Coco SWV mixed with Aaliyah mixed with Mariah. Oh my God, there's so many.
Oh, this is fire already, though.
I know.
Mariah
Sipping on my
and
tea.
and Beyonce.
Okay. Yes.
Mm,
Yes.
Saucy. Ooh.
That's yeah.
Hey, you brought up 2 of the 5 people that we thought you were gonna name. Oh, that question. So I broke even on the bet. Thank God. All right.
She said who is the 2?
Oh, who's the 2? Coco. You
Mhm.
brought up Coco. And who'd you bring up right after that? She said Coco and who else?
She said Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
And Aaliyah, Coco and Aaliyah. And we all like conversating, listening to your music. Like we could hear like
Yeah.
influences of that in certain parts
I don't even
or on certain. So you know what I mean?
You got to be an
Yeah.
R&B head. If Coco sung like Aaliyah, no, if Aaliyah could sing like Coco, you got basically character. Ooh, it give me chills.
I
Give
love
me
it.
chills. Now let that sizzle in
Love
your
them.
spirit.
Say
True.
it again.
I said, now let that sizzle in your spirit.
Let that sizzle in your spirit.
Man.
Real.
All right. So if you can form a duo with any solo female R&B artist, who would it be?
Who you want standing next to you, mama? It's time to hit that
Um,
stage and go to war. Who you want standing next to you in the trenches,
Sipping
tearing
my
down the crowd? Who you want ripping it down like
head.
only y'all can do?
dang. Um, I guess I'll
Who you with,
say
mama? Who you with?
Don't listen to him.
um mm. Honestly, I would have to say maybe Mary J in her prime, because I feel like
That's the
I
death blow.
have
Right?
I'm like alto soprano, and Mary has that, her register, she could go high, but her register is just a little lower, and she's got that, like that grime, like that rasp, that,
Yeah.
and I just feel like it's a dope blend. But that
Yeah.
also brings me to my old best friend I used to sing with when we were growing up. Our harmonies used to be on point, and her voice kind of reminds me of Mary.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of both of
Mm.
that,
I
you know
feel
what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I'll say
Yep.
Mary in her prime, Mary J. Blige in her prime.
Wow.
You know what? My brain. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just chime in real quick. Remember in Sister Act when when he was sitting in front of the piano?
Yep.
When Lauryn Hill and old girl was sitting in front of the piano. I don't know why. I just thought about you singing "Mary Had a Little Lamb" with freaking Lauryn Hill. I thought anyway.
That's my stuff though. That I love that movie. I love all of that. Like that's
Like,
all the stuff that I watched growing up. So
I
I know
literally
exactly what
my
you're talking
kids
about.
on this like yesterday. It was like, yeah, this is one of my favorite movies. It's like, what's this old movie, Dad? Like, on point.
Right.
Got him.
Got 'em. All right. We have any more questions?
Is it me back? Is it back to
I
me?
think it's on you, Kurt.
Okay, boom. Boom goes the dynamite. Okay. So I think my last question, because I'm a big hip hop fan too. I saw you had a collaboration with the young Gorilla Black. For those that might not remember, Gorilla Black is one of these dope MCs from the West Coast, but he actually had this really authentic Biggie sound, which was crazy. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you found Gorilla Black, or he found you. I know there's a story in there.
Well, okay, so how that came about was there's this show, they're called the Marty A. Johnson Show. They're like family to me now. They do a live broadcast every Tuesday, but I met them because they were interviewing the person that I was with at the time, and I ended up singing for them while I was there, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, like we need to interview you," and so they interviewed me, and then they told me to stay there because Gorilla Black was coming to do an interview, and they wanted me to sing for him. And so I ended up singing for him, and he wanted to work after that. He was like, right after that, he was like, "Oh yeah, we got to work." And it just happened organically. Everything just flowed, and he's a really good person. He's a really good dude. Like outside of the music,
Yeah.
he's a genuine guy, and he has really good energy. So it was able to flow throughout the creative process. And
That's dope.
yeah, I got on some of his music, and he got on some of mine, and that's how that came about. Shout out to Gorilla Black.
Shout out to
All
Gorilla
day.
Black. It automatically gave me old bad boy vibes, Faith Evans and Biggie Small. Like, it's everything I didn't know I wanted to hear until I heard it. So again, I've been saying this all night. Thank you.
Oh, you are so welcome. So welcome.
Definitely.
We just grateful.
All right.
Man. We're grateful to be sitting in this talent. It's dope. Let's go.
Thank
Hell
you so
yeah.
much.
All right, Tenae, my last question for the night. Who would you love to work with, dead or alive? Like somebody handed you a golden ticket, said, "Here, you can cash this in with whomever you want to work with in this industry, dead or alive."
I'll say right now, Kendrick Lamar. I would want to work with Kendrick Lamar. Like I just really, he's not just because he's from the West Coast. It's just, I just really rock with what he talks about in his music. He always has a message behind his music. He just has this just genius way of, just being balanced, where it just, I don't know. I love Kendrick Lamar. I love his story. I love what he talks about. I love the raw realness. And when I write, I talk a lot about my real life story, and that raw realness. I think if we fuse that together, I think we could do something really dope. So Kendrick Lamar, shout out to Kendrick. K-Dot.
Kendrick, when you see this, you got to get up with Tenae. We claiming it,
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah.
Talk about it.
Yep. Yeah, he puts the bitter with the sweet in a very elegant way, and he always makes it dope.
Yep.
Exactly what he do.
Yeah, I love Kendrick.
Let's see. All right. What do you enjoy more? Recording in the studio or performing?
Oh man.
Dilemma.
I love both. I love to create and I love to perform. Dang. I'll say perform, because that's what I do it for anyway. I write and create so that I can perform, and I enjoy performing. Even though I enjoy creating, but being able to perform and then to feed off the energy of the audience and all of that. That's an indescribable feeling. So I'll say perform.
Yeah. No disputing that, though. Getting that energy back in exchange, getting that instant reaction to what it is that you love to do.
No energy.
Right. People are receiving it and feeling it in real time. Yeah, it's intoxicating.
Definitely different.
Yeah, it's so indescribable.
All the time.
Real for real.
Well, that's why we here, because when we saw you live, you moved us, pimp.
For real.
All day long. All right. I'm just gonna cut right to it, man. We finally at the point of our interview process where we play this little game. It's an easy game. And we call it Vibe or Slide. Nah, there's no right answer, no wrong answer. It's just your answer. All right. Nah, Miss LA. We're talking to y'all out there. Come on. All right. Janae Aiko or Mila J?
I really like Janae. I like Janae Aiko. That's my girl. I love her.
So we vibing with Janae. I feel you.
I'm vibing with Janae.
Vibe with Janae. Leela, sorry, baby girl, you're gonna slide
Shout out to Lila though. She's dope too.
all day long, all day long. Uh, Joyce Rice or Alex Isley?
Alex Isley.
Mm.
I love her too. I love her too. She moves me. She like her music moves my spirit. It just feeds my spirit. Like
Yeah,
it feeds
yeah.
me.
Now you're speaking my language over here.
Right.
Yes.
All right, all right.
Tea.
Okay. Key not gonna like this one, but I'm finna do it anyway. Pink or Christina Aguilera?
Dang.
You gonna drink the water on me? You gonna drink the water?
Big vocals.
Hey, the LA
Dang,
girls,
'cause they both, especially like in their prime, like in their prime. Oh my God, like they both were just so. They had soul. They got. I guess I'm gonna go with Christina, even though I love Pink. I'm gonna go with Christina.
And you know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong either way.
I'm gonna go with Christina.
Because
Wow.
both of them undeniably.
Because
no matter
Genie in
how
a
much
Bottle,
they try to get away with-
I first heard Genie in a Bottle. I was sold at Genie in a Bottle.
Yeah, it was soul in that.
I was like, oh yeah, this is it right here.
Mhm.
Yeah, that girl, she's something else.
Mm.
Some
But Pink
people
is
have
dope
those
too.
type of voices they can't get away from it. Like it's just you just have soul in you. It's just in you already.
Mhm.
Were they
It
both
comes out
on
that way.
Marmalade? Lady, were they both on Creole Lady Marmalade song?
Yes, they were.
Okay. Okay.
They
Yep.
tore it down.
Mhm.
Got you.
They
Okay.
tore it down. All right, all right, all right. Let me keep this going. Mila J or Tinashe?
Mm. I'll go with Mila. Mila J.
Because you don't want to get beat up by Janae because you picked Janae already and you ain't gonna pick her sister. I get it.
No, I mean, and I like Tinashe too. I just feel like I don't know. I never was really. I mean, I like Tinashe. I just feel like she just didn't keep up on her her streak. She was on a winning streak, and then it just
Yep.
kind of
Mhm.
went.
It took a
It
decline.
inflated a little bit. Now I don't really see her doing a lot. I mean, she probably is doing stuff, but it's not like how it was.
That's a
But
fair
Mila
statement.
J, I like Mila J. She's so West Coast. Yeah, I like Mila J.
Yeah, she
And I like
really
her
is.
from back in the day.
Undeniably.
She used to do music back in the day too. She was in a group,
Yeah.
I think, and
Yeah,
yeah.
they were dope too.
Mm-hmm.
She's a
Yeah,
real
most
coaster. She's a real West Coaster.
She's a real, real, a real. There's no denying it. There's no denying it. And we love that about her. Okay. I'm finna go more on the band side of things. The internet or emotional oranges.
The internet.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't.
I love the internet. I love
The
that song, girl.
Mhm.
Hey, they don't know your words. That's
Yep,
my
yep.
jam.
Yep,
Yeah.
they go.
The internet.
Yeah, the internet though. Okay, I'm gonna go a little old school on you on this one or whatever. See, Miss West Coaster.
Okay.
A little old school. See how you do.
Okay.
Nate Dogg or Domino.
Nate Dogg.
See what I did
I
there?
don't like that question. Hold on, pause.
See what I did?
I don't like that question at all. How you gonna put anybody against the immortal Nate Dizzy?
Hey,
Yeah. Nate Dogg all day.
They both LA.
They
They're
both
both
LA.
LA.
Domino is not Nate Dogg.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
But
Nate
Domino
Dogg
was
all day.
first.
He was first.
Domino was first.
And the Bible said the first shall be last. Hallelujah.
But that's all right. What validated, baby? That's your favorite. That's what it is. Dog. Nate Dogg. Feel you. Rest in peace, Nate, dog. We still miss
Rest in
you out
peace
here.
to Nate Dogg.
All right. All right. Since we're gonna keep it West, y'all. We're gonna keep it LA. LA. Marcus Houston or Omarion?
Uh,
And I'm not talking groups. I'm talking solo artists, solo artistry.
dang, they kind of neck and neck because when Marcus Houston was on his winning streak, he was popping, and I feel like it wasn't
He had a legit
better
run
or
too.
worse than the Marion's. I feel like they were kind of like on the same level of, success in their own different times. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'll go with a Marion. I'll go with a Marion because I don't know. I just love Marion, and I have a lot of memories. Like I remember meeting Marion as a kid, like super excited, and I just had a good impression of him. He was just really nice, and he had really good energy even back then. And when he took off with his first solo album,
classic. Come on, classic. Talk that talk. Classic.
Underdogs.
Oh, come on, Entourage, Touch.
Oh, don't get
Icebox.
I still can't sit still when that come on. I can't.
Icebox is in my top 10 favorite R&B songs of the two. You know what I mean? Like,
yes,
Yeah.
classic,
straight
Yeah.
up, timeless.
Oh God, y'all bringing up all so memories. Such memories.
Remember when everybody
I
said it was
know.
brothers?
Huh?
Remember when everybody was saying that they was brothers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they were running with that too.
It sure was. Oh God. And I will add to that though. I feel like Omarion did have the better songwriting.
Yeah, he had
Over the years when it comes to overall catalog. Like I feel like
Mhm.
he did have the better songwriters on his stuff.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
But that's not to take away from MH now. Don't forget about
no,
MH. Yeah.
because he had
He
some
still
dope
has some
songs.
classes
too.
out there. Like you can still do an
Yeah,
hour
for
strong if you want
sure.
to.
Remember was it my first time? Oh no, that was IMX. My
Yeah, that's IMX.
My house on the couch in your parents' bedroom.
See, I'm too old. See, now I'm showing my age. Yeah, y'all say IMX. I still say immature.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
they
they were
went to
immature.
the
They grew up and called themselves IMX.
they was
I know.
IMX at that time. What she talking about?
They were
I know.
Kohler.
Yeah, that's what I remember. IMX.
They was Kohler when they was immature though. Don't even trip. They had more R&B songs when
Oh, they were ahead of their time when they were immature. Definitely. I feel like
Yeah, that
helped
Playtime Is
connect
Over
people.
album.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Sheesh.
See, now we digging on y'all folks. See, this is where the R&B nerds come out.
Period.
and we start revealing ourselves.
For real.
No, for real. Yeah, you're right.
All right. Two more. I just got two more for you. All right.
Okay.
Giveon or Eric Bellinger?
Wait, say it again.
Giveon or Eric Bellinger?
Giveon, he's the one that sings that song.
It was like the day that left.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
gonna say I like Eric Bellinger, but right now I'm gonna go with Giveon. I like what Giveon's doing right now.
I feel you.
He's very unique, and I like his style. He has a unique vocal ability.
Is he from LA?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is he?
I thought he was from London. I swear to God, I thought my guy was like London. He
It might be.
You know, it's because of the name, huh?
Giveon.
No, but not just that. Just how he pronounces certain words vocally.
Thought that boy was British.
Like it gives you that impression.
Yeah.
Definitely does. But yeah, he's LA though. He's LA. All right, last one.
Okay.
Ty Dolla Sign or Buddy?
Or who?
Buddy.
Oh.
Buddy.
Or who gave it away?
I'm gonna go with Ty Dolla Sign.
And you're not wrong either way, because they both come from the same camp.
Yeah. Even though
They
I
both.
like Buddy, I like him too.
Yeah,
But I would
Mm.
have to go with Ty Dolla $ign.
I feel you.
I
That's so-
definitely could see a collaboration with him. I feel like, oh yeah, I feel like we would do something dope.
Ooh, that would be cold.
It would be
The way his
cold.
mind works musically, and you, ooh,
It would
oh
be out of there.
yeah, we
Let's
talking
Forget
put out
about
into
it.
the universe.
we
It's
talking
gonna
about
happen.
everything. Yeah, we
Yeah.
talking about everything on that.
Gotta-
One. Ty Dolla,
Sheesh.
you know we champion you over here at Vibes and Convo. If you're watching, hey, Tenae's the hey, she next, y'all. She
Yeah.
next. I don't know why you playing over there.
Yeah,
Oh,
we need
yeah.
collabs on
Oh
deck.
yeah.
Yes, we need those on deck.
Thank
And
y'all.
y'all premiere them right here too.
For
When y'all
real.
get that on pop. Y'all premiere them right here on Vibes and Convo. Please. Well, that's been a segment called Vibes and Slide. Tenae, you did very well for yourself. Round of applause for you.
Thank you so much. Thank
That was
y'all.
beautiful. Most people struggle with it. Some people get caught off guard. You flowed right on through that one, baby. You a champion over here at Vibes and Convo. Definitely.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Do you have anyone you want to shout out, or anything you want to add to what this conversation and / interview has been?
Yeah, I would like to send a shout out to everyone that had anything to do with my project, my EP. Go Vibe, the people that shot all my videos, Rick Ward, who else? Vic De Leon and Pyro the God.
Okay.
And yeah, that's who I want to send a shout out to. They all had a lot to do with the production of my project, and I couldn't have done it without them. So shout out to them, and thank y'all for having me. I definitely enjoyed myself. Y'all always got good energy and good vibes. So, it was cool to come vibe with y'all and talk, so I appreciate it. And check out my new EP, Faith Over Fear, on all platforms. So yeah, gonna check it out.
Peace.
Yes.
So
Go do that.
before
Hurry up.
so
Right
before
now.
before we get out of here, I want to add so what's next for Tenae? So you got the Faith Over Fear EP. So what's next? What's next on your list of things?
Well, I still have 2 visuals that I have to go back to Cali to shoot for Remedy and Mirror. So
really?
that's going to be something that's going to be happening in the near future. And I'm also, when I get more information, I'll let you guys know. But right now I'm in preparation to go overseas. I'm actually going to London to perform in December and in January. So
Nice.
yeah, I everything is, set, but I'll give you guys the information like a little later.
Big bet. When you come back to Cali, you gotta let us get a cameo in the video.
Look at him. Look at him.
Do tell.
Look at him.
Out there one time for the homie.
Look at him. Man.
Oh no, but that's beautiful, Kara.
Super
Doggone, thanks for sharing that with us. Doggone, we look
No
forward
problem.
to
Thanks for having me.
platform. That was beautiful.
Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go get that new EP, Faith Over Fear by Tenae. Available
It's
on
about
all
y'all.
digital platforms right now. Go check out the visuals and all that good stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And this concludes another episode of Vibes and Convo. And we out of this thing. Oh, wait.
Thanks again,
We got
Kara.
one last shout out, right? We got all 3 of us got a shout out.
Yeah, you know how we do
Oh
it.
yeah, we do.
Every time.
Oh, we do. Look at it.
1, 2, 3.
Shout out to the chat.
Gotta get our comment. We gotta get our comment. Yeah.
You
Hey,
know,
Kara, today, shout out to
Shout
you
out to
too.
the
bro.
chat.
yeah, man. All information is gonna be listed in the description box on YouTube. So when you're watching this, click the description box if you're looking for some of these things we're talking about. Her EP, and things like that will all be in the description box.
You ain't got to think. Just hit the link. It's all good.
That's it. That's it.
Already.
Thank
That's
you
it.
guys so much. Thank you.
Yeah, man. And we out of here. We out of here, y'all. Peace,
We out,
peace,
y'all.
peace, 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 peace.